Okay. Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend.
Hello everybody, welcome back. It's early morning in our new farmhouse. It's exciting, first night. I have something to eat. Now, what I've done is I've put some walling across here so that my smoke goes up the back there and out through the hole, because I'm going to put a little fire in here. So, but first off, let's put our chests down so that we can put all our stuff away. So I think we should put a double chest here. So if you put two chests next to each other, there we go. We have a double chest. And what I might do is put all my wooden stuff in here, because we have plenty of wood. Is that all my wood? I think that is. And I'll put my cobble and my spare blocks in there as well. All done. Now, closer to the kitchen, I might put a chest here and a chest here. And then what I might do is put cooking stuff in this one. So that'll be the coal, because we need coal for cooking. And then put the food that's ready for eating in this one. So I'll put half of my bread in there. And then over on this side of the door, I'll put another double chest. And what I'll do is I'll put all my bits and bobs. So I'll put my spare bed. I'll put my iron. I'll put my bucket of water. I'll put my spare torches, my saddle, my spare bucket, all these other bits and bobs, the arrow, the string. This goes in, these two go in the other trunk. In fact, those can go in the other trunk as well, because they're building blocks, aren't they? There we go, and I'll put my carrot in there. Now that carrot I got when I killed a zombie. And he gave me a carrot, because sometimes when you kill zombies and things, they give you things. They give you little presents, if you like. They're things that they're holding. And I got that from a zombie. Right, now I need some wood. So I'll take half of that block of wood there. I'm trying to think what else I need to make this. And I'll need some coal. There we go. And then I'm going to click on my crafting table and we're going to make a fire. And the easiest way to do things when you're crafting, if you want to, if you don't know what the object looks like in the crafting table, is to look for it in your crafting book. So here we have the fire here, the campfire. So if we click on the campfire, it'll put everything in its correct place in the actual crafting table, so we don't have to worry about it. So here we go, there's our campfire. And then if we pop our campfire in the centre here, and all the smoke's going up the chimney. So if we run outside, let's run. And we stand here. Look, we can see the smoke coming out the chimney. Wow, that's amazing. Isn't it so cool? Look. The only thing is, I don't know whether it will rain in through my chimney when it rains, because there's a hole in the roof, essentially. But we'll see. We'll see when the time comes. The other thing we could do is we could put like a metal trapdoor on top to make a griddle, so that we could pretend to cook on it. So where did I put my iron? I put my iron over here, didn't I? So let's take some iron. And let's go here. And let's see, where would we find a trapdoor? Maybe it would be under here. Yes, it is. Look, an iron trapdoor. So let's click on that. And we need 4 iron ingots to make a trapdoor. And we'll take the trapdoor. And we'll come over here and we'll hover above it. There maybe. There we go. And we have a trapdoor and it looks like a griddle. Look, you could put a pot on there. or a pan and you could cook on top. Obviously you can't because it's Minecraft and we don't have pots and pans, but it's nice to look at it and think that you could. There we go. Doesn't the fireplace look nice now? I think we've done a fabulous job there. So now we've put some of the stuff down inside of the house, we can make some lanterns to hang off the corners so that we don't have these torches. Now what do we need to make lanterns? I think we're going to need, I think we need iron nuggets. So we'll take these iron nuggets and we'll put them there. And I think it would be under here. Here we go. There's the lantern. So what do we need? I need to make some of these. I know we've got some in the other trunk, but I'm here now. And then I can click on the lantern, and we need 4. So have we got enough to make 4? Actually, we could make 5. Oh no, we haven't got enough for 5. So we've got 4. We'll come out of there. We'll take these down. Oops. Now we can make chain as well. I'm not sure how we make chain. Let me have a look. Let's see if we can make some chain as well. And then what we can do is we can hang the... We can hang them on some chain. So do we have chain here too? Here we go. How do we make chain? Oh. So we're going to need some more iron, aren't we? So we need some more nuggets. Like chicken nuggets. Yay! There we go. Where did I see the chain? It was here, wasn't it? Let's look for our chain. And we need another one. So, do we stack chain? Yes, we can stack chain. So let's take our stack of chain and we'll point up in this corner here and we'll put a chain, see? And then on the end of the chain, if we're pointing at the very end of the chain, see the little square? And there we have our lantern. We'll do the same just off side of the door. We don't want it here obviously because we'll be bumping our head on it as we come in, I think. Will we? Or maybe not. Chain. Lantern. Yeah, we'll fit just underneath it. Look. And then we'll do the same here. And the same here. And then this should light up our room plenty. And then we won't get any monsters in our room. That's nice, isn't it? Maybe at a later date we can put a shorter one in the centre here. That might be quite pretty. So, that's our house, made a little bit more comfortable. I wonder whether we should put a little bench seat in or a little dining room table or something. What do you think? A little dining room table here, maybe? Might be quite nice. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I want to crack on and start on our actual garden. Because we've got our garden down at the bottom, but now we want to move everything up here, up onto the actual proper farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out now, and then we'll cut back in down on the old island so that we can gather all our vegetables and our wheat and everything, and we can bring it all back up here. So I'll see you in a minute. Good morning again, everyone. I spent the night here at my old home because it got dark when I got here. And there are a few things that I want to take with me. I don't want to leave here that I'll want in my new home, and that is the diamond, most definitely. And these pickaxes, and there's some other bits and bobs which we could make good use of. So I'll take those with me. Oh gosh, yes, we've been very busy, haven't we? We take the bone meal and the enchanted book and lots of string, a spare bed, some melon. There we go, I think that should do us. The one thing I'm not seeing is my hoe. I don't know what I've done with it. I'm going to have to make a new one, I think. Gosh. There we go. Ho, ho, ho. Right, I'll leave everything else in here because that young chap there has been sleeping in my bed. And I think he's moved in, so I'll leave it all for him. And of course we will be back because this is where our great mine is, so we will definitely be back, and we can use it as a little base for when we're exploring. Right, and off we go. Now ideally we're coming down here just to collect some of the things that we've grown. Now our pumpkins weren't a great success. They seem to have grown up, but they didn't seem to produce any fruit for some reason. Anyway, we'll take this one here, as we'll have 4 seeds from that, and then we can keep planting and planting until we've got more. Melons were great, but we'll leave those there because maybe one day we'll be passing and we'll be hungry and there'll be a little bit of food. And our wheat field, we'll definitely take this because we'll need the bushels of wheat. There we go. And we'll also need the seeds, so we'll harvest all of this. All I'm doing is left clicking on my mouse. There we go. And it's harvesting. If you hold the mouse down and just move it around, you don't have to click individually. And then we'll come over here to our potatoes. Is there room for me to move things around? Yes, let's pop that up there. Now if I hit my potato and then walk up and pick them up, I got 3 potatoes out of that plant. And I seem to have got 5 out of that one. So you get a different number of potatoes out of each plant. Now be very careful with the potatoes, because as with potatoes in real life, you can get the poisonous potatoes, the green ones that don't grow properly. So be careful not to eat those. Oh, I've run out of room for my potatoes. Dearie me, what am I going to do? What shall I put down that I don't actually need? Let me go over here. Oh, nope. I'll put my poisonous potatoes in here. And I'll put my 7 melon slices, because you don't know when you might need something to eat. And let's keep collecting my potatoes. Potatoes are a really good crop for food because you get so many potatoes. I mean, look, out of that little patch of potatoes there, we've got 90, excuse me while I do my maths, 92 potatoes out of that little patch there. So they're a fantastic crop. The only thing we won't be able to take up with us will be our sugar cane, because that really needs to be next to the water, so we will still have to keep coming down here for our sugar cane. So it's not something that we can take with us. We can take some water with us. There's an empty bucket here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out into the middle here, and I'm going to right click on my mouse, and there we have a bucket full of water. You can actually chase the fish around and catch a fish in a bucket full of water, but we'll do that on another day. And now I'm going to head back up to our farm, and I'll see you when I get back there. And we're back. have to do now is decide where exactly we want our vegetable plot. We've got some sweet berry plants down in the other island, which weren't quite at maturity yet, so I've left them there. So what I might do is have my potatoes out the front here where I can see them when I come out of the house. So if you remember the last time, we will swap the torches out for potatoes and put potatoes in that hand. And then we've got our hoe in our right hand and our potato in our left hand. And then we're going to right click. There we go, simple as that. Right click, double right click on one square. The first right click activates the hoe. The second right click, I think the piglets want the potatoes. Activate the, please move. Activates the potatoes. Oh, they're going to hound me for spuds now. And we're just gonna, please move. I don't want to hit you with the hoe. Oh, I'm gonna run over here. Follow me. That's it. Now I'm gonna run back. That didn't work because they just followed me. Sorry, but you're being a nuisance. I'm going to put a lantern there because it is getting dark and I don't want anything sneaking up on me, any nasties. Please move. I'm going to upset you now, Piggy. Four more. Piglet, move. There we go. Oh, I might even it up and just put one of these in there. Oh, I don't like it when it's not even. And then I'll show you what we'll do with the potatoes. We'll keep the pigs out. I'm not sure whether we can smoke them, but we'll try. Now, what did I do with my coal? Anybody remember? Oh, here it is. What did I do with my potatoes? Oh, they're in my hand. I'm going potty. There we go. Yes, I can. I can smoke my potatoes. There we go. And then we get jacket potatoes. And remember, when we cook, we get experience points. And experience points are really good for using these enchanted books and things. So this is really cool. And it's such an easy meal to make too, because potatoes are fantastic to grow. There we go. We'll get a good night's sleep. And then in the morning, you can see where I flew over to our old island. I went into creative mode, so I got there a lot quicker. I can hear a skeleton. Here we go. Ooh! I'll draw him out into the sun. Now I don't want to put vegetables all the way around my house because I quite like to have some horses close to the house. So I don't want to plant my vegetables all around it. I'd rather have them just to the front. Have my sort of vegetable garden at the front here. So I might put my wheat along here. Wheat again is a good thing to have. We can make hay bales from the bushels. We can make bread. And it's so easy to grow as well. Now, we need to put these here. We want to hold on to some of the seeds as well. We don't want to use all the seeds. Even though we can't cook with the seeds, what we can do with the seeds is... Hello. Very friendly, these pigs, eh? Is we can breed the chickens, which I'll show you in another video on animal husbandry. But for now, we'll just get our new extended crops in, because obviously our first batch came to fruition. The only thing which is going to take a while to build up our stocks on is the carrots, because I've only got one carrot. So it's going to take quite a while, I think, to build up our stocks of carrots, but I'm not put off by that one bit. I'm very determined. There we go. So that's 64 wheat in. And we'll save the seed. And now, have I got the carrot on me? No, I've put the carrot away. So let's go and get our carrot, which is our magic crop, which we'll look after. I've collected the bone there on the way back in, because the bone is really important. And I'll show you for why. Did I pick it up? I think I did. We put the bone there, we get something called bone meal. Let me put my carrot there. And I'll show you what you can do with bone meal. Right, these are my potatoes. I'll put my carrot here. And then with the bone meal, it's fertilizer. And if I click on that, I think it's twice, and then I can harvest my carrots, and I got 2 carrots. See? And now I can plant my 2 carrots, and with my bone meal, click twice, and then I can harvest my carrots. Oh, and I got 9. So you can see how you can end up with a crop. If you haven't got any bone meal, then it's just a simple case of waiting. But I've got some bone meal, so I'll make the most of it, which means I can expand my crop. I think I've got a little bit left. I think I've only got 1 left now, so I can only harvest this one because it's the only one that's mature. And there we go. There we go. So we've got a little carrot patch already. And then there's our potato patch, and our wheat is over there by where that cow is. And we've got smoke coming out of our chimney. So I think we've done really well today. We've started on our garden. We could do with cleaning up some of this and putting in maybe a little flower garden in front of our house. And that would attract the bees. Because bees are really good. I like bees. They're pretty. So thank you for watching. And maybe next time we'll put a little flower garden in, and maybe a little sofa inside the house, and we'll start looking at putting some fencing up. Take care, come back soon, and do please like and subscribe. Thank you, bye bye.